do here. The benefits of using the big bags, first of all, affordability, particularly when you compare the relative cost to the labour-intensive alternative, more conventional systems that have been in use. Second of all, from the point of view of effectiveness, it's a fast solution that fights back large water masses in a safe way. Now, just anecdotally, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, most of the flooding problems we had here locally last November would have been prevented if everything was certainly 500. I think in a lot of cases, one block higher in houses right throughout the region, right throughout the area, would have prevented a lot of the flooding damage. So 500 or 600 millimetres of prevention, or a measure to prevent flood water, would have prevented and saved most of the flooding that occurred. And from that point of view, the structural stability of the bag and the bag's ability to withstand any hydrostatic pressure, right, is more than adequate. So that the use and the application of those bags as a first-line defence system would be highly effective. And reactive then that the big bag can be stored at strategic locations in the flood-prone areas so that it can be rolled out and set up relatively rapidly from its stored condition in the event of floodwaters. Now, that's the bag is safe then, right, through the high stability that I talked about, and the polypropylene water resistant or water repellent membrane. It can be easily stored, as you will see again from the practical demonstration of the bag. It's environmentally friendly, and that the polypropylene membrane is the only chemical involved. Otherwise, the fibre of the sac, as I said, is pervious so that the water can drain back out of it. And it's reliable. It has been used extensively throughout the USA, as I understand, Europe and Asia over the last decade to fight a growing problem with flooding. Just the assembly of the thing in the factory, that just illustrates putting the bags together. The individual 0.9 by 0.9 by 0.9 metre sacks are held together by those little battens, timber battens. And as I said, the secret, or a huge part of the efficiency of the system, will involve ensuring that that joint is properly and adequately sealed on site. And as you can see then, as you go through the photographs, the bags are put together, the bags are baled, and they're left in their baled condition ready for delivery to site. And simply, not much need to say much about that, because you will actually see that operation in practice down the back at the end of the talks here, where the bags are filled and the bags can be set up in situ very, very quickly in response to any flooding threat. Again, the simple and fast filling is by whatever means is available to an authority or to an individual at the particular time, in order to get the sand into the bags and get the bags in situ as the frontline fill system. And I think that's the bags can be stacked. Now, where the bags are stacked, just in stacking the bags, things become slightly more technical, insofar as water pressures and hydrostatic pressure being exerted laterally on bags will increase significantly with increase in height. Because as we know, I think, the water pressure is entirely dependent on the height of the water being retained or repelled. Water pressure has nothing to do with the volume of water. It's got to do with the height, as you know from any manometric or any experiences with hydrostatic pressure you might have. So that as the bags increase in height, then the hydrostatics and the pressures and the stability of the system would need to be addressed more technically by somebody with flight engineering expertise in the area of hydrostatics. And that's about all I have to say to the thing. The various photographs there illustrate the way in which the long linear arrangement of the bags can be used over an extensive area to repel and to maintain flood prevention, and obviously to restrict and reduce the amount of damage inflicted by floodwaters. Okay, thanks. That's all I have to say.